We're all going on a summer holiday, no more working for a week or two. Fun and laughter on our summer holiday with the dysfunctioning family. Hi guys, I'm back out again. I say away because I'm out with the family and we're on our way to the Lake District to do a bit of car camping. And over there you can already see the mountains. That's Blencathra, a taste of things to come. I won't be sleeping in the campsite tonight, I'll be up there on a mountain somewhere. This campsite we're going to, Newlands Valley campsite, it's basically just, I think it's classed as a pop-up campsite. I've never heard that term before, but it's like a farmer's field basically. But it has got like a tap for running water, it's got some showers and toilets, and it's reasonably priced as well. And we're only doing it for one night. And it's the ideal place to try out the new car, because we want to do more wild camping as we get into it up Scotland, where the laws are a lot more relaxed. So this is basically a trial run. So I'll give you a quick look around the vehicle. So having that tent on the rear just turns it into from a two-man camper into a four-people camper. The car is too small for four people. Yeah, it'll get two people in here. And we've got the kids can sleep in here. And it could probably get four people in here to push. The tent wasn't made for the car, but by sheer look, it's a tight fit, but it does work. That's a little bit tight there. It's an Arpanaz base aim, and it's made by, I can't pronounce that. We've got it from Decathlon in Gateshead, and it's well made and it's cheap, very cheap. Everything in that shop is just great value. I totally rate it. I'd rather go there than go outdoors, which I think is getting ridiculous with our prices. We've got the car in nighttime mode. Everything's ready just to jump in and go to sleep later. And I've got this portable fridge, which is 45 watts, plugged into the Explorer 500. Now, it's not running off the car 12 volt socket anymore because drain the battery flat. It's a safety measure. It won't charge it once the engine's switched off. And I've got it plugged into the Solar Saga 100 watt panel. Now, I was reading the reviews about this campsite, and a lot of people were complaining that there was no electricity, no electric hookup. But, you know, if you've got your own power supply, a Jackery Explorer 500, or even its little brother, the 240, having a solar generator means it opens up more possibilities where you can go. You've got free renewable energy from the sun. And if you come to campsites like this, which are relatively cheap, you know, because they don't have all the facilities, they are very cost effective, and you're saving money in the long run. We're planning on going up Scotland. It can just pull up next to a lock or a lay-by somewhere, camp the night, and we haven't got to worry about not being able to like charge all our equipment. Well, the sun's come out and the unit's starting to get a charge at last. Oh, it's gone behind a cloud, so it's dropped there a little bit, but it was at 69%, and the fridge was outputting 52 watts, so it's putting in more than what it's using. And I've noticed the percentage is starting to go up, so happy days. So a fantastic little setup, but I won't be enjoying it because tonight I'm going to be on top of one of the fells, and I fancy Barrow. I was going to do Cat Bells, but you know what? It is just too busy. There's a car park with a field, charging £5 to park to access Cat Bells. Well, you know what? Come to somewhere like here, £20 a night for four people to camp, and Cat Bells is a few hundred metres away. You know what I mean? Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Get out and do a bit of car camping. You know what makes sense? You know what makes sense. Well guys, I'm on top of a mountain, Barrow to be precise, overlooking Derwent water in the Lake District. And what a fantastic view I've got. I'm looking for a place to camp and I think I found a good spot. On the summit it's quite small and there's people coming past all the time and it would mean putting me camp out really late, and even then there's going to be people walking by potentially. So I've just dropped down a little bit off the summit, just a few metres, and I found this little hollow. It's where the sheep lie. It's been trodden and sheep poo everywhere, but if it's good enough for the sheep, it's good enough for me. I'm just cutting away the old scraggly bits of heather that'll be underneath my bivvy that could possibly come through and hold it, and plus it's not very comfortable. The sheep poo, well, that's just soft that. Some of it's hard. You didn't really want that under your bivvy either. It's a nice spot. They seem to like it. Some of it it's just hard to cut with a knife, you know. The soft green heather, I think that'll be okay. I don't want to like cut that back because that's the new growth. The old growth, it's fine just cutting that back. It actually encourages the new growth. But I think that's probably spot on. I'll put a ground tarp down as well, so that's a little bit added protection, and it's reasonably flat as well. Right, I'm going to get my bivvy up. Right guys, I'm going to have something to eat. Homemade spaghetti bolognese, dehydrated, and that wind has just totally dropped now. And I'm going to have to be really careful. I haven't got much water. I've got a 3 litre Camelback. I think I've got 1.5 litres. So I've drank half of it. It's been a hot day. I didn't bring my water filter. I thought, well, I'm not far from the car. I left quite late in the afternoon. And I actually thought, well, 3 litres is going to be enough. Just try to cut down on weight. But you know, for what weight the water filter is, I could have, because I think I drank about a litre just faffing around down exploring old mine shafts and things like that, which are all caved in and not worth filming. So there's actually loads of lead mines around here, which goes back to the 1600s. In fact, actually I think it goes back to 1500s. Know what I mean? But I didn't film it because it was a little bit boring. There was just like nothing there. Basically just slag heaps from old, you know, chimneys where they used to smelt the lead ore. So I did a lot of faffing around and drinking loads of water because it was hot as well. But I'm not going to keep on filming, guys, and waffling. You know what I mean? It's pointless. I'm just running me batteries down and talking rubbish. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna have me food, and I'm gonna just chill out. This is gonna be a chill out camp. Well, it was supposed to be a chill out camp, but I've been running around like a blue arse fly. You know, try to do this, try to do that, try to fit everything in. You know, take pictures, film this, film that, trying to do multi-camera, and it's just too much, and I'm getting stressed out. And it's like, I do it for my own enjoyment. You know, I'm not paid to do YouTube. You know, once it ceases to be a hobby and becomes like hard work or a chore, that's when it's time to give it up. And you know, and I always said to myself, I would never do it for money. Yeah, I get sponsored. I've been sponsored with the, you know, Jackery products and that, but it's products I believe in, you know, they're really good quality. But I'm not one for trying to make money from YouTube, because once you rely on that money, and then, you know, YouTube's got a habit of taking the revenue away. I mean, there's adverts appearing on me videos now. They're making money off it, but I'm not making any money off it. So, you know, once something starts to feel like a job and it's not like a hobby, then I think it just kills the love for it, you know what I mean? If I had to rely on the money and I had to get out of bed because I knew how to make a video to make ends meet, I couldn't do that, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to do too much. In fact, it's almost as if I'm trying to do it for other people, because they expect videos from us, and I feel a little bit guilty when I haven't produced a video for such a long time. But in a way, I feel like I've got to go out, but once I'm out, I'm loving it. Sometimes I need that kick up the backside to get out. So I suppose it's like, it's a good thing in a way. I don't feel, I suppose obliged is the wrong word. I do tend to feel a little bit guilty if I haven't been out for a while. You know what I mean? I don't feel obliged to do it, but there's times where, you know, I'll get comments, oh, when, you know, you haven't heard from you in a long time. When are you going to be out? When are you uploading again? And it kind of motivates us into getting out, and, you know what I mean? And like I said, once I'm out, I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm buzzing now. And my food's gone out. Oh, buddy burner's gone out. It's just smoking away. I'm going to stop filming. I'm going to get me food. You've seen it all before. You've seen us cooking and that sort of thing. I'm having spaghetti bolognese, homemade. It's absolutely fantastic. The wife made it. So I'll sing her praises. You know, I'll score some brownie points. So I'm going to switch everything else. I'm just running the batteries down, basically, and talking from my backside. But, yep, I'll get away. Get out and do it a while. I can't even see the camera. I can't see the lens for the light. It's so bright. Get out and do it a while camping. You know it makes sense, you. No, it makes sense. We'll see you in the morning. That was my bivvy spot. Absolutely lovely and comfortable. On a bit of a slight slope. I was sliding down ever so slightly. But, you know, I'm not going to argue. You know, when you've got views like that, absolutely stunning. That's why we come wild camping. Just absolutely beautiful. You can see there the walker's path, maybe it's about 5 metres away, just goes past. Got some fantastic views over at the Bassenthwaite lake. I keep getting tongue-tied saying that, you know, Bassenthwaite. Didn't get proper dark till about, I don't know, 12 o'clock, something like that. And it was just so dark, the skies. Also, there was loads of like artificial satellites flying around. Look, I don't know whether it's just space junk or space traffic or something, but it just seems to be, you know, first time I've noticed it that bad. I tried to have a bit of a lie in this morning. There wasn't a very good sunrise, so I thought I'll just sleep in. And I just kept tossing and turning. It was just getting too warm. And about 7 o'clock, there was people on the summit, just a few metres away. I was hearing noise, and I was looking out my bivvy, peeping out the hole, and I was just people popping their heads up over the ridge there. So I've got no privacy, and I can't expect it all to myself, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to get packed away, It's been fantastic. Barrow in the Lake District, get out and do a bit of wild camping. You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense.